Hey, how is it going again, Guardians? LVnative here with another Destiny video for you. Well, it is Friday, Xur is back in town. Let's go ahead and pop down and see where he is and what he's brought for us. But before we do, let's go ahead and take a quick look at
the feature comment of the day.
And today's comment comes to us from Led Alpha, and he says, I should be featured comment of the day because I enjoy your content and I was the first person to like this vid. Well, I double checked the facts on that, and yes, you were. So thank you very much, Led Alpha. And remember, guys, if you want to be the feature comment of the day, all you got to do is drop a comment in the section below, hit that like button if you like the video, and you just might be the very next feature comment of the day. Alright, guys, so Xur is down near the war room this time around. I know this because I scouted him out earlier. I have not looked at what he's got, but he is right here across from Shaxx. So if you know where Shaxx is, right here. Ooh, look at this. You got a little party going on. I have heard rumors that he is bringing some heat this time. Let's take a look at what you've got. And oh my goodness. This is a lineup, boys and girls. One of the better ones I've seen in some time. Let's get through it here, alright? So starting off, Legacy Engrams. You know my philosophy on these guys. Pass them, save your strange coins for something you can actually use. For the Titans, we have got the Twilight Garrison. Now, this is going to be a discipline and strength roll, and not too bad a one at that. This is the one that lets you get that Night Stalker-like dodge ability while in the air. You just hit that circle button twice, and you're going to do that evade airborne. It takes some getting used to, and it helps if you have a special controller that you can assign a button to that to make it easier to do. But I know plenty of people with just a standard controller that do fantastic with this Twilight Garrison. If you don't already have one, please go ahead and pick one up, as this is going to be one of the best exotic armor pieces you can get for your Titan, in my opinion. So if you don't have it, definitely pick it up. Alright, you Night Stalkers, we have got the Celestial Nighthawk, and this is a fantastic exotic to use for PvE only. You do not want to use this when you're doing PvP. All it will do is give you one shot instead of 3 from your golden gun, and nobody wants that. But what it does, that one shot has the equivalent of 6 times damage. So it's like you have 6 shots with your golden gun, all in one giant burst. And this is fantastic to help burn down like bosses, especially when they have a solar burn on them. You equip this, use your Night Stalker, and that one shot will do tremendous amount of damage to that boss. So if you don't already have these hunters, pick them up for anything PvE related when you need to kill a boss at the end, and it's fantastic, like I said, if you have that solar burn activated for whatever activity you are doing that week. Warlocks, you didn't get completely left out either. We have got the Claws of Hamankara, and with this you get an additional melee charge with all Warlock subclasses. Now, normally I would say this is not that great of an exotic armor piece, but with the Warlocks I'm going to make an exception because they have ridiculously good melee attacks. It doesn't matter what subclass, all 3 of them have very good benefits to it, and with these gloves you're just going to get an extra melee hit. Not bad at all. I don't think it's as good as the Ophidian Aspects, but seeing how he doesn't want to sell those, go ahead and equip these, and I think you'll really like, the result from them. Just be, remember, to get the most use out of this, you need to play a very aggressive play style. Get right up in people's faces where you're doing a lot of melee attacks on them. But if you are and you use these, you will notice quite a benefit from them. Alright, and then I think it's the second time in 3 weeks he is bringing up the Hawkmoon hand cannon. Now this is considerably better than it was. This is, dare I say, almost year 1 Hawkmoon status with the latest patch update. With that initial shot accuracy getting a bump, making those shots feel much more crisp, much more consistent. This thing shreds. If you did not pick this up a couple of weeks ago and you don't happen to have it, do whatever you can to get enough strange coin to make sure you pick this up before he leaves very early morning on Sunday, because he may not offer this again, and if he doesn't, you're going to be kicking yourselves that you didn't pick up the Hawkmoon. It's in its glory days. For any of you Xbox players who never got a chance to experience Hawkmoon in year 1, definitely pick this up, because this is right back. It feels almost as good as it did in year 1 too. In year 1 it was completely overpowered, so it's not quite to that state. I think hand cannons right now in general are in a very good balanced spot, and definitely add this to your collection if you don't have it already. Alright, we also for our curios got the usual suspects. We've got the plasma drive, the emerald coil, your 3 and 10 stack of heavy ammo synth, your 3 of coins. Stock up on those, I always love having those if you don't have enough, and the glass needles to reroll any of that exotic armor for you. And the material exchange, if you need motes of light or exotic shards, he's got you covered in that department too. Alright guys, well that's going to wrap it up for this video. I hope you found it useful or helpful. If you did, go ahead and smack that like button. And in the comment section below, I want to know, what do you guys think of Xur's inventory this week? And what would you want to see in his inventory for next week? Is there a specific weapon or armor piece that you're looking for that he has failed to bring you? If so, I want to hear about it in the comment section below. As always, Guardians, this is LVnative. You guys are awesome, and I will see you in the next one.